everybody, I am here to do the monthly love reading for the sign of Aries. As you can see, I was already doing the reading and in the middle of it, and I'm having technical difficulties. So instead of reshuffling everything, I just decided to leave this alone and start the reading from here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is not how I generally do things, but sometimes things happen. So welcome. Really glad that you're here. If you are returning, thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. That being said, I pulled 3 of the Romance Angel Oracle cards here, and then we are going into the tarot at the end. I will be pulling Whispers of Love for final messages to you guys. So yeah, Aries, let's get into this. All right, so the cards that came out, the Oracle cards, was pay attention to the red flags, soulmate, and stay optimistic about your love life. The recent past, we have the Emperor, we have the 9 of Coins, and we have the Moon card, okay? So, as I was saying, and was going on and on, with this, pay attention to the red flags coming out. I said when it came out, I don't feel like this is necessarily something that your significant other is doing. I don't feel like that's what this is referring to. It feels like this could be a form of self-sabotage for some of you, okay? It's like Spirit is trying to help you here, trying to guide you on the path, trying to, but you continue to shut that out and go on your own way. And I feel like the signs are cautioning you. It means Spirit has been putting signs in your path to, wake you up, to say, hello, pay attention to this. This is your soulmate. Now, for the recent past, again, the Emperor, the 9 of Coins, and the Moon, what I'm picking up here, some of you might be in a relationship you're not supposed to be in, okay? This could be a boss. You could be involved with a boss here, a co-worker, however that resonates. But it feels like for some of you, you're not supposed to be in this relationship. And that might be where this red flags is coming to. Or you're keeping this relationship hidden for some reason or another. It's like, no, I need to keep this hidden. Others of you, you're keeping your relationship hidden. It's just not... it's not necessarily a boss or anything like that, but it's for some reason you want people to think you're single. You give the impression that you're single in the past. It feels like that's what was going on here. Others of you, this is, this reading is, if you aren't with your soulmate yet, I feel like you're going to be meeting them soon. You're going to have this connection with somebody. There is this connection, okay? Whatever this is, it's some bond. For those of you that work together and you have some kind of a relationship going on, you're trying to keep it a secret, you're trying to keep it hidden. There's this connection. It's like, I know we shouldn't be doing this, but I can't help it. It's like I neither one of you can help it. It's like you feel this pull to one another. I don't know, for others of you, we'll pull more cards later, but this energy of I need to portray myself as being single, that I'm highly capable of taking care of myself. And I feel like that's part of falling in with this red flags. It's like, you might be in a relationship, you might be dating somebody, you have this awesome connection with someone, okay? But at the same time, I feel you're very guarded here. Very guarded to keep, like, not letting go of that single status, not wanting to let go of that single status for whatever reason. I'm not sure what's up with that, but we'll get some more cards here and we'll see here in a minute when we clarify. All right, so let's move on. All right, Spirit, show us the current energy, Aries, love, May 2021. All right, so first out, we have the King of Wands here. We have the 8 of Cups, and then we have the 7 of Cups. So I know why some of you wanting to portray like you're single, or it's like not letting go of that little bit of of singledom. Like, you know, for some of you, this is like, I'm not going to ever get married. We can date. We can be in a long-term commitment, you know, something like, but don't ask me to marry you. I will never marry you. I will never do this. I will never, that kind of energy is what I'm feeling. It's like, you're only going to let this go so far. And the reason for that is because I feel like you guys, maybe something you've been through here in the past, you don't want this person to walk away from you. You don't want this person to classify you as just an option. You will not be an option to anyone. So I'm feeling like maybe there's something in the past, you know, before with other relationships, maybe that has made you feel this way. It's kind of like this energy of, you know, I'll leave you before you leave me, if that makes any sense. Because you will not be an option to anyone. And that's why this Emperor card, that's what feels like is going on over here. It's like, it's a form of protection in a sense. Like, it's you're protecting yourself, okay? For whatever reason. And I feel like it has to do with the past. That's why I feel like this red flags is coming out, because I don't feel like your person's doing anything wrong. I feel like you might be in some type of negative thinking, which explains why this. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like you guys aren't much with the positive thinking about relationships. There is a deep connection here with someone. If you haven't met them yet, then you probably will be. But for those of you, this is somebody new. This could be somebody you've been with for a while. Whatever this is, it is definitely a soulmate connection. There is a deep connection here, but it doesn't matter, because it feels like you are going to continue to protect yourself. And I feel again that there was something from the past, because it's like you feel like your person at any time, they could just decide, yeah, I'm out of here. See you later. You know, I've got better options available to me. It's like, that's what it feels like that you guys, that's where this energy comes from. It's like, in the past, this is how you've always, it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're with somebody or not. It's like keeping up this, it's like, I'm single. I'm never going to commit to you. I will date you. We can be in like, but I'm not going to give you marriage. I'm not going to, you know, you're only going to get so far with me. I'm keeping that part of myself hidden because you feel like you have to. All right. And I think that, you know, you're getting signs from your spirit guides that are going to be trying to tell you, stop that, cut that out. You need to, you know, let go of this facade here. You need to just be you, and stop self-sabotaging. It's exactly what it feels like that is. You know, telling yourself they're going to leave, you know, so I have to take action here to protect myself in the event that this person bails on me. Okay. So it feels like for the month of May, there's a lot of needing to really change your thought process around love, change your perception, look at it as being very positive. Don't think so many negative things. Don't think, you know, bad things and things of that nature, because you are with somebody who cares greatly for you. There's a very deep connection with this person. But a person can only take so much. And if you're blocking off parts of you and not giving fully to a relationship, then this person could just, that's what they may do. They may end up leaving. And then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You see what I'm saying? It's the one thing that you are afraid is going to happen, but you're willing it into existence by the way you feel inside. Okay, so I feel like that's what this is talking about. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to your own red flags. Or this can be flip-flopped, okay? It is a general reading, guys, so take it how it resonates. This could be your person for some of you. All right, so show us the near future, Spirit, regarding love for Aries. Cards are so slippery. I'm going to put those back, guys, because I feel like they just slipped out. Near future for Aries, Spirit. What else do we have for Aries near future? So we have the 10 of Cups, so that's awesome. We have the 5 of Coins. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So you have this beautiful relationship here, okay? With this 10 of Cups, it's like the white picket fence. It's everything that you could ever wanted. But there's still fears. There's still this stress here, these worries that of abandonment. I don't know what is going on, Aries, but it's like you are severe. You know this relation. It's like you know this is a good relationship. You know that this is what you've always wanted, all right? But there's this, you're bringing on this stress. And with the 8, see, she's trapped in her thoughts over when is this going to blow up? When is this going to end? You know, that's what I'm feeling. That's what it feels like. And again, it feels like a self-sabotaging kind of energy here. All right, let's see. I can get some more details on what is going on. This is definitely you and your energy, okay? Because we have the Emperor over here. This is definitely, you know, like I said earlier, it can be flip-flop, but I'm feeling this is definitely your energy. I feel like this is all about you and how your feelings are. And May is going to be a month of trying to get yourself in balance and get yourself in check and get away from these thoughts, because it is going to spill over into your future with this person. All right, if it doesn't change, we can always change the outcome. We can always change the future, you know. So in tarot, this is a guide. It's a tool, okay? It's not, you know, we all have free will. But this month, it's going to be a month of you needing to pay attention to your intuition. You needing to pay attention to your spirit guides. Any synchronicities and signs, things of that. There are signs. You hear a song. I mean, they're different things. Pay attention to that, because you're missing them. I feel like Spirit is trying to guide you on the right path with this person, but there is a lot of very strong energy here of, you know, secretly, I don't want to say wanting to be single, because that's not, I mean, that could be for some of you. You may secretly want to be single. You're still living your life like you're single. But I'm picking up this energy of you trying to keep it hidden, you know, trying not to get too close, not wanting yourself to get too committed to somebody, okay? All right, tell me more about this recent past, Spirit. Show me more about this recent past, please. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, again, you could work with this person. 6 of Swords. Oh, Spirit for Aries. And the Ace of Swords. I saw that when I was shuffling. I was wondering if it would come out. This is telling me there's a lot of work, a lot of effort that you guys have invested. I feel like you've invested in this relationship a lot of time, but others of you, I feel like you've invested a lot of time and energy into yourself to move on from something in the past. And I feel like whatever you guys moved away from in the past, it was very difficult. It took you a while to get over something from the past. With this Ace of Swords here, it feels like there was something that you found out in the past. There was some kind of truth that was revealed, what have you, something to that. But it's what's contributing to this energy. It's what this moon energy is hiding. Something took a long time for you to get over in the past. It took you a long time to cut ties with a situation or a relationship in the past. I feel like you guys were hurt. And because of that, you have, it's a form of self-protection in a sense. It's like, you know, a defense mechanism to protect your heart. It's like, I don't want to invest too much, because if I do, I remember what it felt like and how long it took me to get over something before, you know, the realization. And you don't want to have to go through that. You don't want to go through that heartache. You don't want to go through that pain again. So it's like, you know, in this current energy, it's like, you know, some of you, it's like, I'll leave you before you can leave me. And others of you, it's like, you know, you're doing whatever you can here because you feel like somebody is going to leave you for something better, is what it feels like. All right. We have the Six of Wands here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. The three, yeah, the Three of Swords. That's exactly what this is. Show me more. With the Ten of Wands. See? And this is what I'm talking about. In order to be, you know, in order to not keep my heart, for my heart not to get broken here, you know, I have to do what I need to do. Some of you, I need to end it first. Okay? I need to end things first. It's like you have to be in control of how this relationship goes and call the shots. And I don't mean that in a crappy way in Aries, so please don't take it that way, but that's what's coming through. And it's like, I have to be the one that's successful. I have to be the one here who has a victory. If not, my heart's going to get broken. And then, you know, so it's like, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is why I feel this way, because I have to protect my heart. I do not want to go through what I went through here in the past. You may not have really talked about this. You may not be talking about this to your person. You may not have said anything about it. It's just what you feel. It's what you believe, you know? And you are going to act this way because you feel like you're protecting your heart because you've been hurt with this Three of Swords. There was a very difficult and challenging heartbreak in your past. You move forward, and I see that over here. You got through that, whatever it was, but it was hard with this Ten of Wands. It took a long time to finally be able to move forward. But it's like, because of that, you feel gun shy. It's like you're feeling very hesitant, or just maybe not even hesitant, just very, you're just not opened all the way to receive. And the reason for that is because you're protecting yourself. You don't want your heart to get broken again. There's a fear. It shows me here, and it shows me here that this person, you could be dealing, this King of Wands could be your person. This could be who you're dealing with. It could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be here. But it's like, you know, it's this I have to protect myself, you know, because it's like I know this person eventually is going to end up leaving me, or I know this person's going to walk away for something better. As soon as something, that's what it feels like, Aries. That's exactly how this feels. All right, tell me more about this near future energy, Spirit. We have the Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. Yep. And the Five of Swords, or the Five of Pentacles again. Aries, you are really, really afraid that this person is going to leave. They're just going to up and leave you. I don't know if there have been, I'm not seeing anything coming through this reading, at least that I feel. I don't feel that that is the case, that this person wants to leave. I don't feel like that. But it's like you feel it's only just a matter of time before something new, something more exciting is going to catch your person's eye. You're thinking very, very negatively about this situation, about this relationship, Aries. And that needs to change. That is a big one that needs to change. And I feel like your spirit guides, the universe, source, whatever you prefer, God is trying to show you desperately that that's not the case, that this person is your soulmate, that this person does love you. This person wants to be with you. There is this connection there. And it's something, there's healing that needs to be done. There is some serious, deep seated, I feel, things that need to be worked on here, Aries, for you. And I mean that in the nicest way. Please don't shoot the messenger. It's just what I'm seeing in the cards. So if you're saying this ain't me, then it's not your reading. All right. There's no need to just click off of it. Okay. But for those of you that this is resonating with, there's some work that needs to be put into yourself. And it starts with your thoughts. It starts with, the way your outlook is on love, the way that you perceive this relationship, because I feel like you are so afraid that, if something better comes along, this person's just going to kick me to the curb. You literally sit and think about this in your head, and this hasn't even happened. You have, on the surface, a really good relationship with the 10 of Cups coming out here. But there is this following that, which is this fear of abandonment, this fear that, if you go any further, if you go to a higher commitment or something, a higher level commitment with this person, they would just walk away anyway. They would just, there's the 5 of Pentacles is here twice. You're afraid that they would just leave and they just leave. They would abandon you. They would just walk out because they found something better. Okay. And that's not true. And that, I feel, is what May is going to be all about as far as love goes with you, is having to break through this barrier that you have created somehow from the past, from pain. It came from pain. It came from hurt. You are like, I do not want to ever feel like that again. I will never let anybody get that close to me. I will never let anybody hurt me like that. I will not be an option to anybody ever again, is the energy I'm feeling. And I'm feeling it really strong and bold. You're a fire sign. So, this King of Wands could be your person. I feel this is your energy. Though it could definitely be your person's energy, but it feels like this is yours. And you're just kind of sitting there, this King of Wands, he's very close, similar to this Emperor energy here. It just feels like he's, it's like, I'm waiting for somebody to do something. I'm waiting for it's like you're waiting, anticipating for your person to screw up, anticipating it. Well, if you anticipate it, and you're constantly waiting for it, guess what, Aries? Like attracts like. It's going to come right in. The universe is going to be like, oh, is that what you want, Aries? Okay, well then that's what we're going to send you. That's what I'll send you. And then it's going to fall apart, and then you're going to be like, see, I was right all along. Well, no, it's because you aren't paying attention to things that you should be paying attention to. You are not thinking positively about this relationship. You're thinking of things in a very negative way. Caught up in your head over things that don't even exist, Aries. Things that aren't even real. But you are determined that this person has already their most... And you may, with the Moon card, this might be something on a subconscious level. Like, you may not even think this, like on the daily or whatever, but you might feel like, you have these insecurities crop up and not knowing why. Well, this is the reason why. It's because something has happened here in the past that took you a really long time to move forward from, and to cut them out of your life and be done with it, get over. Okay. Took a long time. It was a lot of pain in the past here, a lot of heartache, a lot of hard times. And it's like, you're like, I'm not going to go through that again. I'm not going to deal with that. So you've already dubbed every relationship after this one here, this one that, that took you a while to get through. You've already classified anybody else after that relationship as that's what they're going to do. And again, it might be on a subconscious level, Aries, that you're doing this. You may not realize that you're doing it. And that might be too, you have to pay attention to the red flags. And what Spirit's trying to say is if you don't get this back on track, you're going to lose this relationship. And that's what it looks like. And I feel like what's going to happen is by your actions and the way you come across to your person, it's actually going to push them away. But you won't see it as being you pushing them away. You will see it as, see, I told you so. I knew they were going to leave. But it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I hope that makes sense. I hope that you guys, I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's pull a Whispers of Love Oracle here and see what final message Spirit has for you guys for love in the month of May 2021. Cannot even believe we are going into May already. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Time just goes so fast. All right, Spirit, Aries, final message for Aries. May 2021. Final message for Aries, Spirit. Really should shuffle these this way. Final messages for Aries. All right. So we have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. There you go. Communicate. You need to communicate this to your person. You need to sit down and tell the person exactly how you feel. You see how he's wearing that mask there? And that's what I feel like is going on. I feel like you're the one that has the mask on. I don't feel like you're intentionally trying to hide things. And that could be what this Ace of Swords is referring to as well. It's time to speak about something that took you a long time to move away from, to move, to get over here. That might be what that's talking about as well with that Ace of Swords. But there needs to be a conversation. I feel like there needs to be communication. The mask needs to be removed. If you want this relationship to really turn into something, then it's time to bear everything, okay? And it's funny, that's card 38. 3 plus 8 is 11. So there's a sign right there. I feel like Spirit's definitely trying to talk to you, trying to communicate to you, trying to show you signs, trying to put things, and you may have, after seeing this reading, think back and be like, oh, okay, or something like that. But it's time to come up and have a conversation with your person to let them know this is what you're dealing with. It's time to reveal the truth. This Moon card, stop hiding it. Stop trying to keep it quiet about what's really going on inside of your mind, okay? You want the outcome to be different because you don't want this to end in a breakup. So, I feel like what Spirit is trying to say with this card especially is that it's time to have a conversation. It's time to sit down and talk openly and honestly with your person about the way that you feel, okay? And how you feel inside, and get it off your chest and get everything out there and start to heal from it, Aries, because I feel like once you do that, once you start to heal, it's going to change and transform this relationship completely. But positive thinking is also, and believe, you have to believe, you can't get caught up in this kind of energy and stuck in your head and think that everything is going to be okay, because if that's how you constantly think, it's not. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Exactly what it is that you think is going to happen will happen because you're willing it to happen. You're manifesting it. You're putting it out in the universe. Like attracts like. All right. So that's what I have, Aries. I hope that it resonates. I hope it made sense, because I feel like I was struggling trying to get across exactly what I was feeling here. But if it did, please leave me a like, comment, share, subscribe. If it didn't, guys, it's okay. Like I said earlier, it's not your reading. Please don't try to make it fit. Check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. You guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later.